What a time to be alive.
I was in my underwear eating breakfast at 1 p.m. today. You forget that this is the kind of fandom that attracts these people.
I'm a great drinking buddy. I've gotten more than one movie just off of like drinking at a bar.
I just want to do the roles that that satisfy me, and if that also appeases the audience, then we're in it together.
Yeah, at 35, Miles is having a moment. Maybe it's the stash or that pilot swag, but his blink and you missed it shirtless scene in Top Gun Maverick has the internet captivated.
How does this? I'll make a cup of coffee. Turn it to this.
I showed up as in shape as I could. I've never had more oil on me.
Running Miles' biggest fan club, wife Kelly, who has no shame posting thirst traps of her husband, which are now dubbed Teller Talk.
I don't have, Instagram or TikTok or anything, but I know my wife. I'll just see her on her phone and then she'll start cracking up. I've never really experienced something like this in my life.
Some Top Gun secrets? Miles didn't know the cameras were rolling when he did the now iconic shimmy, and he really played the piano in this nod to the original.
Goodness gracious, great balls of fire!
It's a pretty tricky song, but luckily I played piano when I was younger, so I just had to dust it off a little bit.
Tom Cruise put Miles and the cast through an intense aviation boot camp, and
We were on the carrier, the USS Theodore Roosevelt. We were on that thing for 2 weeks, sleeping in a bunk, probably 30 feet below where they're launching jets, so the whole bunk is it's just like.
As for the mustache, it was Miles' idea. Tom was on board, but Kelly was not.
I felt different. People looked at me different. I kind of felt like a cowboy or something.
Did you?
Oh yeah, man. Started walking, just more confident. It was great. Tom, I don't think even had any idea. And then when we did our first camera test together, he hadn't seen me for a while, and so I had it for then, and he was really excited about it. She wanted me to shave it. That's why it's never made a comeback.
Miles met the model at a party in 2013. That's the couple in Taylor Swift's music video.
I bet you think about me.
The pair said "I do" in Hawaii in 2019. Tay sent them flowers, and the newlyweds slow danced to the OG Top Gun theme. Before Miles got down on the dance floor.
Honestly, I'm a phenomenal dancer. Yeah, if I wasn't an actor, I'd probably go into dancing professionally.
Tonight I gotta cut loose.
First play I ever did in high school was Footloose. So to get to come back to the part of Willard and show my stuff once more, put on the cowboy boots again, it was an incredible experience.
Yo, I'm good. I don't dance. We're gonna have fun.
When we first met a 24-year-old Miles in 2011, he was in the remake of Footloose and told us this.
It's my secret weapon, and I actually, it's hard to act like you can't dance when you know that you can.
Miles is flying high now, and you can bet he's grateful. When he was 20 years old, he was almost killed in a car crash.
My buddy lost control of my car going 80 miles per hour, and we flipped 8 times. I got ejected out the window, and car landed. I was just laying like 50 feet from the car, unconscious, covered in blood. My buddy thought I was dead.
It took years of laser treatments to remove some of the scars on his face.
At first, it was one of those things where, I'd go meet a casting director and they would tell my agent, Miles is a good actor, but it doesn't make sense for the character to have scars. And now it's like, they put scars on younger versions of me in movies, and so it's really kind of come full circle. I'm sorry.
Oh, I know.
After college, Miles landed his first major movie role alongside Nicole Kidman in the 2010 film Rabbit Hole. He earned just $5,000.
When I kind of was first getting roles, did I think that you had to look like an Abercrombie & Fitch model apparently to get a lead? Yeah, I did think that, and I knew that wasn't my forte, and if that's how Hollywood worked, then I would have a difficult time getting the lead role. These are drummer thumbs, by the way. That's what my mom told me that when I first started drumming. She's like, oh yeah, those are your grandfather's drumming thumbs. I'm like, no, they're not. They're just fat thumbs that I'm using to drum.
Miles actually played the drums and gained critical acclaim in 2014's Oscar-winning film, Whiplash. His paycheck? $8,000. And did you know Miles was actually supposed to play Ryan Gosling's role in La La Land, but says he was later told he was no longer creatively right for the project.
This was like the most physical role that I had done. I was actively, kind of looking for something that was a little more, juiced up, a little more pumped up.
From the Divergent series to Fantastic Four, Miles proved his mettle as an action star. In 2016, he dropped 20 pounds and had 6% body fat to play a boxer in the true story Bleed for This.
140 pounds even.
It was a long day. That last fight scene was like 16 hours, and they brought in all these pizzas, and somebody handed me a pizza. I could have cried, yeah. Like, I woke up the next morning with the pizza box next to me in bed.
Sergeant Schumann.
Is there something in you that connects to these type of movies to celebrate our heroes?
I grew up in a pretty small town. A lot of my boys are military. And yeah, I don't think there's enough of these films being made. And with these two stories, I just really felt for the guys that I was playing.
Some other things you may not know about Miles, he actually plays 4 instruments total: piano, drums, guitar, and saxophone. He once sang and danced on stage with Keith Urban. And he's very sarcastic.
My biceps would be taking up the whole room, you know what I mean? There's a lot of hot guys in this movie. I heard Miles Teller's in this movie. Apparently he's really hot.
I think it's all downhill from here. So.
Still, when it comes to the 2 favorite ladies in his life, his mom and his wife, Miles is seriously devoted.
My mom is a wonderfully strong, powerful, intelligent, smart, beautiful woman, and she ran my household.
I love making movies, but my personal life and my time with Kelly and, and my family and my friends, those are the moments I really savor.
I've been lucky. She's always been my support and but yeah, she's happy when she gets me back for sure.
Did you bring your wife?
Did I not mention her? Then we'll edit that, and I started with my wife. Of course I brought my wife. She's my forever +1, baby.